if you're working 8 hours a day and you're sleeping 8 hours a day, do the math. That's 8 hours left. By the time you drive to work and you get your food done and you get everything else, what do you get? 2-3 hours for yourself? And then you live for the weekends. You're living for Friday night. Mondays come around and you're hating life again. That's crazy. I want so much for you to love every day and every moment. So we are headed into town, and our friend Fred's here in town, and we're going to go see him and eat some breakfast with him. And that should be pretty freaking fun. I'm just glad to see him and touch base with him and see what he's been up to. So let's head over that way. So our friend Fred is in town today, and he's here in town. He's picking up a car. We're going to go eat some breakfast with him and catch up with him, and hopefully I can get him, maybe tell you a story, introduce you guys to him. So it'll be pretty fun. So looking forward to go eating breakfast with him. I haven't seen him in a minute. He's a guy I really respect and has done some amazing, cool, fun things, and is headed to do more cool, fun things. He's the one we're going to be going to Maine with to airbrush the Maine Veterans Project coming up when we leave here. So let's go eat some breakfast. So I believe this is what Fred just picked up. It's a Rover. I honestly have never personally laid eyes on one. That's crazy. That looks freaking awesome. Well, we just got done eating lunch with Fred, and we're having a pretty good day just BSing. He's got to head back down to Oklahoma with this sweetheart, and you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of him on the channel coming up soon. You got anything you want to say, sir?
Looking forward to it. Got to get back to Tulsa, where we live. Got to go see the wife, and got a couple more cool cars to pick up today. Maybe you'll see them on my channel. Maybe you won't.
You guys should definitely check out ASAP Performance. I'll put a link down in the description, but you're going to see a lot more of stuff like this and a lot more of that man right there as we go along, because that's the next place I'm going when I leave here. So we're going to head back out and keep doing some more shit. Well, I've had a very productive day cleaning, and I was going to show you guys more about that, but he just told me outside we've got a hell of a storm here, and it's coming in again. I don't have wipers. I just live around the corner, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, and it is starting to drift. So we're going to warm up the car. We're going to leave him outside. Fuck him. I'll just, bye. I'm gonna go start the car. Alright, it is snowing good again. So, got the car warming up. Look at all that. Back in a snowstorm. Hopefully I can get out of the driveway. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. And we got no wipers. I should get home easy. It's only a half-mile drive. It's a little slicker out though. Good Lord. It's like polishing the ice. The puppy's having fun though. He's like, ice and snow? Give it to me, baby. Alright, we are in the car. Dougie's down there, and let's go give this a go and see how bad the roads are. It took 3 goes, but we made it through the drift. And now we're gonna try the road. Road doesn't look too bad. But we've made it to the road from the shop. Yay! We're moving, not very fast, but we're moving. We are cutting fresh drifts, or through fresh drifts. Probably gonna get stuck. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. There's the truck. As long as you don't stop moving, you're good, right? Tires are spinning, tires are spinning, tires are spinning. Are we gonna make it? Tires are spinning. Oh, we've made it! Yes! We have heavy, heavy snow. Lots and lots of snow. It is crazy. It is snowing like a big dog right now. Kind of glad I got home. It's like Blizzard Part 2. Not sure how much we're getting. But kind of glad I got home. So, let's talk more when we get in the bus. It's cold. I want to talk to you about something I've been thinking about. And it's after talking to Fred and everything like that. During your week, you probably work 40 hours a week. You probably work 8-hour days. Out of that 8-hour days, if you're sleeping 8 hours a night, You only have 8 hours of things that you can actually possibly do. So half of your life you spend working. Are you happy doing what you're doing? Like, are you excited to do what you're doing? It upsets me to think that a lot of you are going into work, doing something you hate for the next 40 years and hating half of your life. It bothers me. Like, hanging out with Fred is hanging out with somebody else that loves what they're doing. It's hanging out with somebody else that has passion, somebody else that has a dream and they're chasing their dream and living their dream. And the happiness and joy that we get from that is insane. It's not always about the money. Yeah, the money comes and you can find money. You can make $100, $200 a day pretty easy. You know, are you chasing that dream? Are you doing what is making you happy? Are you upset? Are you sitting there fighting through a 40-hour week job that you freaking hate? Because you got to realize that's half of your life. Because if you're working 8 hours a day and you're sleeping 8 hours a day, do the math. That's 8 hours left. By the time you drive to work and you get your food done and you get everything else, what do you get? 2-3 hours for yourself? And then you live for the weekends. You're living for Friday night. Mondays come around and you're hating life again. That's crazy. I want so much for you to love every day and every moment. If you eliminate sleep, you're basically living to work. And if you're living to work, are you actually living? Life is so short. Are you doing what you want to do in life? Like, all the things that you have going on in your life, are you ever going to do any of them? Are you ever going to go see the things you want to see? Because half of your life is working. You are living to work. You don't have any happiness. Why can your life and your job and your career not involve those things that you love? And that way you're happy when you go to work, and it's happiness when you're doing what you do. I know so many people out there complaining about their jobs or complaining about what they do. And it really makes me worry about, like, you know, the suicide rates. And it makes me think of Daniel. And he was chasing what he was wanting to do. But I know so many other military vets and other people that have taken their lives because they're upset about their situation, or upset about the jobs they're doing, or upset about the things in their life. And it's like, why don't you change those things? Instead of doing the job you don't like, or instead of doing the things you don't like, people just get frustrated and get angry and they complain, and then you have nothing to complain about if you don't want to change it. You're just comfortable and you're going to ride it out, and your 8 hours you have left, you know, like, you're probably going to spend 4 of those eating, and then probably spend 3 or 4 of those scrolling through Facebook, TikTok, or something else, wasting the rest of it. And those of you that want to grip something else, you can still work your 8-hour day. Take those other 8 hours you have, eat smart, and use like 4 of those hours and work towards the side hustle that you want. Work towards that side thing that you're pushing towards. Chase that dream. Chase that happiness. Find a job that makes you happy. Find a career that makes you happy. Find things that bring you happiness and do those things. I'm afraid so many people are wasting their lives not doing the things they love, and they're living for Friday, and we're going to go to the lake, we're going to go do this, we're going to go do that. So then you save up all your money to buy a boat, and then you only get to use it on those certain times. So you start living for the weekend, and the Monday through Thursday is just, you know, you just hate it. You know, Monday, and your day just gets better, or week gets better all the way to Friday. You know, that's a bad mindset. Your shit's broken if you're thinking like that. Something I've found that helps me get to that place and get to that mindset and everything like that is stop caring what people think. Don't care what people love. Don't care what people hate. Do you. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It doesn't matter what I think of your life. If you're happy, live your life. But so many people are unhappy because they're comparing themselves to somebody else. Well, he got a new truck, so I need a new truck. So now you're working at a job that you hate, so you can pay off a truck you really didn't want. But, you know, Bob got a new truck, or Jim got a new truck. They got new rifles. I need a new rifle. Do you really need a new rifle? Do you really need all those things? It's just you're spending money on things you don't really love, spending money on things that aren't important. And I just worry that your life is going to be over. We could die tomorrow. I could have a heart attack. I could get hit by a bus. I could just be dead. And what does my life matter up till that point? Did I do anything I love? I'm living my dream. I'm doing my dream. If I died tomorrow, I would die happy. I may not be in the place I dream of being, but I'm still on my way there. It's the journey that matters. I worry. I seriously do love you guys and worry that so many people have jobs they don't like and have things they don't want to do. I want to explain where this came from. I had a conversation with a friend kind of before I started recording this, and he was crying and he was complaining about his job, and then he was bitching that I was chasing my dream and a bunch of other nonsense. And I just want to set the record straight. You can choose to chase your dream. You can choose to be happy. If you want to be unhappy, that's fine. Go buy another truck, go buy another thing, put yourself further in debt if that's what you want to do. But when you say you want to travel the world, when you say you want to go do things, then go do them. Don't just say you want to do them. Eventually people get tired of hearing you say you want to do them. I mean, that's great and all, but you gotta chase dreams. You can keep saying them as long as you're chasing them and actually doing things about it. But when you're doing it something you hate and you're wasting your time doing a job that you just straight up dislike, I want to tell the truth. And then I thought about you guys, and I thought so many of you it might be you, it might be your friend, it might be someone else. I really care about you guys, and I really want you to be happy. Finding that happiness is more important than anything, especially in the moments you can grab happiness. You know, especially if you love what you do and you're doing what you love. Maybe it's not the most money, maybe it's not everything, but it's your dream. So you're happy when you're there. You get to do what you love to do. And isn't that worth it? So, I love you guys. Sorry about this insane rant. It is blizzarding outside and the bus is a-rockin'. So, I'm going to get some sleep, or try to, because I'm a little nervous about losing heat or losing power. So, but I'm going to get some sleep, so I'll see you guys later.